It's like Christmas in reverse, so we get to dispense the presents instead of receiving. So.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. We've been finished it for a while now, so we're just happy that it's coming out, you know, like before Trump becomes president. We've got like 4 writers in the band, so everyone just brings something along, and we just sort of see, you know, if we're all vibing on it, then that's kind of it. We take it in the band room, and then you know, everyone injects their own little bit of personality into it. So
I feel like once the song passes the Pete test, it's got the seal of approval. It's kind of like the Caesar, the final Caesar on all our songs, which sort of fight in the Colosseum, fight it out amongst each other.
yeah, at the end of every session, I'm sort of like, and everyone's That was a bit of a pain, actually.
Yeah, we pretty much emailed every single band in Brisbane, and just until we got
Whoever replied was in.
Yeah, that's actually basically the criteria. So yeah, it was awesome. Like to have all those bands turn up was really nice.
It was a really cool day too. Everyone was, well, we put on about 10 cartons of beer. Once that ran out, they started to get a bit shirty, but before then it was really cool. Everyone had a great time, and I think everyone was happy to be there. They realised, I think initially we had to coax people into doing it because it just seemed like a bit of a wacky sort of idea, like, oh, is this really happening? But once everyone got there, they realised that, you know, there was 200 local musos there or whatever, and that was really cool. So.
What are we going to?
We thought we were making a really summery indie pop album, and then we went through, and at some point I think we emailed our manager saying, oh no, we just realised every single song is about the end of the world or something really depressing. Yeah, I guess we kind of like looked at the themes of the songs after we'd written them and worked out that they all actually kind of went together. It'd have to depend on how the world was ending. So, you know, we've got a whole bunch of songs just for these.
It'd have to be Why Don't We Do Something, just because of the irony of it. Just hey everyone, we're having a great time, but in reality we're not. I guess that's kind of a little bit what the record's like. You look at the front cover, you're like, oh, that looks pretty cool, and then you're like, wait a minute, those people are about to die. If you look in the background, all the people on the beach are actually on fire. So yeah, why don't we?
I feel like we could do like if it's the end of the world, surely we could take a bit of a risk.
Oh, you're thinking about? I thought you meant one of our songs.
Oh,
It can be anything.
Oh, okay.
The sort of musical equivalent of interpretive dance, I think, is probably what we would do.
They'd just push me out the door of the bunker straight away. It wouldn't even be close.
Yeah, Tony would probably last the longest. I reckon me and Tony would be left, and then I'd just feel this pain in my back. And I reckon Tony would eat me.
Revolver. It's a boring answer, but I mean, I haven't got sick of it yet, so, you know, I won't get sick of it in 30 years' time, floating around in space.
I guess is Bowie too obvious to be floating around in space? I don't know, Space Oddity?
Whenever someone asks, and you disobey this rule before, when everyone asks what your favourite album is or your favourite band, the answer is, it's obviously Beatles, and then you choose one below that.
Yeah.
So we're all trying to think of a band that's not the Beatles. So
The answer is the Beatles.